My kids should not go without living life because I can't afford to do something.
What up, this is Solo Travel ORD, back with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you are here. So with this video review, I'm going to go over basically modern women, westernized women that want men to pay for their time. They want money from men. That is what's going on. And the funny thing about it is that a lot of times we see a lot of these videos from these women. When they talk about foreign women, they say that all foreign women want from men, especially passport bros or men that, you know, travel to other countries. They just want our money. But again, they contradict themselves because they want our money as well. I've stated this plenty of times that this is what they want, and they've actually made it known that this is what they want from men. There's a reason why they tell you that. Well, a lot of them say that they want men that makes a certain amount of money because they want that man's money. That's the reason why. It's not because they just want the status of knowing that he makes that type of money, because they want to get some of his money. That's the main reason why. And of course, you know, when they do that, they use several tactics to get your money. You know, they try to use the emotional game. You know, they try to make you feel bad and so forth. But that what leads us to this first video that I'm going to go over. It's about this woman trying to use emotions, make it seem like men causing her an emotional problem or emotional issues, and she's trying not to hold accountability for that. Let's go ahead and check out the video. Yeah, this is from the No Fugazi podcast. It says, "Cry me a river." Let's see what she got to say.
If your woman is going through like emotional stuff, it's probably because of you.
Emotions is a you problem. There's nobody else. Only you feel your emotions. Other human beings don't feel your emotions. You can't blame someone else for making you feel a certain type of way. Furthermore, if someone has the ability to manipulate your emotions, they are your master. So that means that you need to have the ability to regulate your own emotions so someone can control your emotions.
And they'll try to use guilt on men, you know, try to manipulate us so that we will give up the money for them. So let's go ahead and check out the next video. So let's check out this video. So this one woman, she wants to, I guess that one of those dating apps or so that I guess men have to, I guess buy flowers to send to her, virtual flowers or something like that. And she wants to get a cut from that because men have to use that to talk to her. Interesting. So she wants to make sure that she gets money from that. Check it out.
So you're telling me that these dudes pay money for roses so they can send them to me to increase their chances of having a conversation with me?
Yeah.
That's right.
I hear that's how it's supposed to work. So what's the problem?
But I don't get a cut of that?
What? I'm sorry, is one expecting to get paid for one's time in regards to one's interactions with men? There's a word for that.
Escort.
Hinge keeps that? Hinge takes these dudes' money and pockets it? That's some unethical. Don't get a dime.
How dare
Let's
you?
think really hard about what exactly it's called when a woman gets paid for her time when it comes to interactions with men in the social setting.
Yeah. And I've stated before, a lot of these women, modern women, a lot of them are walking escorts, prostitutes. That's what is going on. It's kind of sad now at this point. They want to be paid for their time, but then they don't look at the fact that they're killing men time when men have to leave. Well, when men have to go meet them, basically they're wasting men time. And a lot of them are very shallow. They don't come with a good conversation piece. So it's like they're just there just to suck up the air, the food, or whatever. So let's move on to the next video. It says, why don't men pursue anymore? Why is that? Well, there's several reasons why men would not pursue. You know, because the quality of women in the West isn't what it used to be. What is the point? And I've stated this before, of course. I've said that, hey, why men have to pay a lot of money to get your attention, then have to buy a ring, then have to make a big wedding for you. Then after 5 years, you file for divorce. Now he has to pay you money for the kids or for alimony or something like that if he makes more than you. It doesn't make sense. There's no point. Why should men even engage in getting married or even in a deep relationship? You know, just hit it and quit it, call it a day. That's the cheapest way to deal with a lot of these modern women because of how the laws are set up. Let's check it out.
Y'all don't chase anymore. The effort is
so minimal.
I totally get this.
What?
Being chased feels really good. We often don't give that same energy to men. And chasing somebody who isn't reciprocating can be really degrading and cause a huge drop to self-esteem. No one should ever feel obligated to chase, especially if their energy isn't even being returned.
Funny how that's from 2022. We're still talking about this. It's still an issue that goes on in the West. Let's move on. All right, so I've actually seen this floating around several weeks ago, and I wasn't sure if this was true or not, but there's actually a video associated with this. So now I'm gonna bring this to you all with the video. But first, I wanna read what was said here. So basically this woman, you know what, let's go ahead and read this. So it says, so my kids really wanted to go to the fair and I couldn't afford to take them. So as a mother, I did what I had to do to make my kids happy. This guy had been trying to take me out for months, but I'm not attracted to him. So I gave him some attention and made him feel good. Anyways, inviting him to the fair because I knew he would pay. Wow, you see? Good example of basically women using men. And why didn't you talk to your baby daddy about that? Why? You know, it's stuff like this. You know, women doing this underhanded stuff. This is why dating in the West is horrible. This is why I tell you, brothers, get your passports. Do you? Don't be bothered here, especially dealing with single mothers in the West. That's the worst thing you want to deal with. So let's move on. It says, okay, so we leave the fair about 9:30 p.m. and he asked me to come over to his house after I get my kids to bed. I went TF off on this man because I guess he thought spending money meant I was going to give him some. Well, here's the funny thing is that if that was someone who she really liked, she would have gave it up to him with no money or anything. So it's funny how they try to play the victim no matter what way they spin it, the situation. Then the man started apologizing and saying how he can see a future with me and my kids, blah, blah, blah. I told dude, I hope you find your miss right because it ain't me. Then hung up in his face. Wow. Yo, that's horrible. This is the type of woman that is out there. And men are dealing with this. And this is a picture, a little close up of old girl and so forth. But let's go ahead and check out the video. So this is her stating or pleading her case about what's going on and how her kids should get the enjoyment of enjoying herself, of enjoying, well, their, I don't know, he or she or whatever, of themselves.
My kids should not go without living life because I can't afford to do something. Like earlier that week, my baby daddy had gave me like $300, but I had to get my hair and stuff done. It's only messed up now because I slept on it. I seen an opportunity with old dude. Like, okay, he been in my inbox and stuff. He been begging me to go out, to take me out and stuff like that. So I gave him my number, conversed with him a little bit. And I invited him out to the fair because I knew he was the type of person that was going to pay for it.
This why man don't want to spend money on date. This man got used to take ladies' kids out to fair. She not really interested in man. Interested in man's money to make her family life easier. Stop buying things for random lady. Stop spending money for random lady. Focus. Travel the world. Be wise. Wise like ape and don't get used for money.
Yo, one of the things that caught me, I wanted to stop it, but I didn't, is the fact that her baby daddy gave her $300 for the kids and she used it for her hair. She used it for her hair. Then asked another man to pay for her kids to go out to the fair. Look at how she's double dipping that. That right there, that should piss somebody off. Just that alone. This is why I tell you, brothers, don't deal with these single mothers, especially here in the States. That's the worst thing you want to do with yourself. Let's move on. And in response to the last video, you guys remember I played this video yesterday, and this video reigns true again. This is another version of the video that I played yesterday.
Don't take him out. Don't spend a dime. Don't spend a nickel. Don't spend a penny.
Right.
Go somewhere that is free. And if she is unwilling to go there with you, don't go out with her. Talk to her on FaceTime. Talk to her on the phone. But where's the action? If she wants something from you without knowing you, she's playing you.
And I
Homeless
love,
and hungry. They are bored. Their baby daddy not calling them back. Why should you?
They are broke. That's what it is. Broke women energy. Let's move on. And this is something from 50 Cent. Check this out.
5 toxic women you should avoid at all costs. Fellas, avoid these types of women if you want to level up in life. Number 1, the gold digger. She ain't interested in you, just your wallet. She'll drain you dry and bounce when the well runs dry. Remember, a real queen builds with her king, not off him. 2, the drama queen. Everything's a crisis with her. She thrives on chaos. You trying to build an empire, not star in a soap opera. Cut her loose before she drags you down. 3, the jealous type. She's always checking your phone, questioning your every move. Trust is the foundation, fellas. Without it, you're building on quicksand. 4, the party girl. She's all about the good times, never the grind. While you're hustling, she's living it up. That ain't a partner, that's a liability. And number 5, the dream killer. She laughs at your ambitions, tells you to be realistic. Forget that. You need someone who believes in your vision as much as you do. Remember, a real queen adds to your life, not subtracts. She motivates you, challenges you, makes you better. If you made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments and hit that follow button, cause this account is for you.
That's right, man. Shouts out to him for that message, man. But yo, let me know what you guys think about the video. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell. This is Solo Travel ORD. I'm out.